Plans for a pay-as-you-throw bin tax have been junked. Instead, the government wants to reward people who recycle household waste. Community Secretary Eric Pickles said schemes drawn up by Labour to charge households according to the weight of their rubbish had not worked. Instead, he said families across England could be offered vouchers to spend in local shops or leisure facilities. So is it a cleaner and greener way to deal with waste and send less to landfill? Kylie Morris reports.
It's a scene replayed on your street every week. The council truck arrives to take away your recycling, and what you put out reduces the bill it pays to send waste to landfill. But now the government has given its backing to a pilot scheme in Windsor and Maidenhead, rewarding householders for how much they recycle. They've binned the bin tax, killing off the previous government's pay-as-you-throw policy. RecycleBank is all about incentives. This is how it works. You put out your recycling in your electronically tagged bin. Its contents are weighed and taken away. You go online and get your goodies in the form of discounts and offers from participating businesses according to how much you recycle. A domestic chore even children can be persuaded to like.
It's great. I mean, they're a tiny bit disappointed because they don't necessarily get the washing up bottle at the end of the week to turn into a robot. But then when we take them to the cinema, they're obviously a bit happier.
Imagine being rewarded for recycling.
It's originally an American scheme, but Windsor and Maidenhead Council says it's a hit here, with 70% of eligible households activating their rewards accounts and recycling rates increased by a third. This morning, as the borough rolled out the scheme to 60,000 households, the Conservative councillors and cabinet members couldn't stop smiling. And the message, look at what you can consume when you cash in the credits you gain from recycling. The Environment Secretary in no doubt as to how important this is.
This comes as part of a commitment by the new coalition government to be the greenest government ever.
Not everyone is convinced, though. At a time when Britain needs to reduce household waste, why reward those who produce the most? What's more, critics say you can't alter behaviour with incentives alone.
I think the government was wrong to rule out giving local authorities the power to introduce taxes, bin taxes. I think the scale of the problem means that we need to keep that option open, and local authorities should be able to charge people for the amount of rubbish that they produce.
Rewarding is a much better way than trying to penalise people and to fine people, and what we've seen is a big increase in the amount of recycling that's taking place.
But it needs to increase to meet the target of recycling 50% of our waste by 2015. So in 1998, England recycled just over 8% of its household waste. By last year, though, that had grown to a massive 37.6%. In 2007, though, the European average was 39%, with Germany recycling a massive 65% of its household waste. Under the coalition, we'll catch up with carrots, not sticks, unless you live in Wales, where the Welsh Assembly says it may press ahead with pay-as-you-throw plans.
Kylie Morris, after the break.